The story of Our Lady of Coromoto intertwines the history of Venezuela with a powerful religious apparition. Central to this tale is the Cathedral Basilica of Our Lady of Coromoto, located in Guanare, Venezuela, which serves as a national shrine and a pilgrimage destination. The veneration of Our Lady of Coromoto stems from a Marian apparition in 1651 when the chief of the Coromoto Indian tribes of Cospis was walking in his farm along a creek with his wife. A beautiful lady with a child appeared to him walking along the stream and asked him to get baptized and convert to Christianity. Her voice was so compelling he agreed to do it. A few days later, the chief recounted the incident to an honest Spanish Christian named Juan Sanchez, who asked the chief to travel with him. The chief, along with the entire tribe, left with Sanchez till they reached the confluence of two rivers in the town of Coromoto. Here they were asked to settle and cultivate the land and learn about Christianity. Some of the children of the tribe would still see the beautiful lady by the river when they went to fetch water. Little by little, more and more members of the tribe began to get baptized and convert to Christianity. While in the beginning the chief would attend the instruction, he began to long for the solitude of the jungle. He slowly began to stay away from Sanchez and refused to get baptized. On September 8, 1652, Sanchez invited the chief for a prayer, which he refused again, and decided to stay in his hut with his wife, sister, and her son. Suddenly, Mother Mary appeared in the doorway of the hut with a legion of angels who formed a cortege. The chief, recognizing the lady, tried to kill her with his bow and arrow. However, as she was very close, he could not. Next, he tried to lunge towards her to grab her. However, Our Lady disappeared behind, leaving her glowing image in his hand. The chief decided that he would burn and destroy the image the next day so that the lady would leave him. However, the little boy, who also worked in Sanchez's house, informed Sanchez of what happened. Sanchez went to the chief's house and retrieved the image and placed it on the altar of the church. After facing initial hesitation from local priests, the chief was still upset and along with a few Indians left back for the forest on September 9, 1652. On the way back, he was bitten by a venomous snake, and realizing that it was because of what had happened the previous night, he remembered the lady's last words and asked to be baptized before dying. He also asked the others to return to Sanchez, which they did. However, as time passed, in the late 17th century, the Indians who stayed back and died, while others went back to the jungles, and the location of the apparition was lost. In 1698, Diego de Olaiza, an Augustine monk, came to Guanare carrying an image of Our Lady at the foot of the cross for collecting alms. He was joined by Marcos Paredes de San Nicolas and many people. However, as they passed a particular spot, they realized that the face of the image he was carrying turned yellow, after which a shadow was cast when he passed by. They stopped to pray. However, the shadow remained. They then decided to erect a cross at the spot, after which the shadow disappeared. Diego then asked the local priest whether he could build a church there. The priest thought that the Virgin Mary wanted to mark the place of her appearance and asked Paredes along with Santiago Lopez to find the spot. They toured the area and asked the inhabitants if they knew of the place, but were told that only the Coromoto Indians knew, and it was hard to find them because they lived in the mountain and were rarely seen. While the search was on, 9 Indian riders presented themselves to Santiago Lopez, which was a strange occurrence as in 10 years no one had ever seen an Indian in this place. The new cacique or chief, Tabares Gaspar, said, "I have known that a man would come to make a church for Our Lady the Virgin. Tell him if he wants to build it on the site where the Blessed Virgin came down from the sky and my father-in-law took hold of her, then we will all come to live here." The others added that if they built the church where the captain had grabbed the Virgin, they would all leave the forest. Marcos Paredes de San Nicolas said, "We want to build the chapel in the same place as the apparition, but we've been unable to find it." Hearing this, Gaspar said, "But the site where the Virgin descended from heaven and my father-in-law took hold of her, you have marked with that cross." Everyone recognized that the wonderful incident of Virgin del Topo and the unexpected departure of Coromoto were caused by Mary so that they should honor the memory of her appearance. The apparition of Our Lady of Coromoto gained wider recognition over time, and details of its growth from a chapel to the present-day basilica is highlighted here. The Cathedral Basilica of Our Lady of Coromoto, also known as Guanare Cathedral, is a stunning embodiment of faith and artistic heritage. Construction on the first cathedral on the site began in 1710 and was completed in 1807. The basilica's exterior is majestic. It has a richly decorated interior boasting a large central nave, side chapels, and a magnificent main altar, intricate carvings and gilded details depicting scenes from the life of Christ and the Virgin Mary. Another notable element is the collection of stained glass windows crafted by Zettler in Munich. The basilica's most sacred space is the Chapel of the Apparition, which enshrines the revered reliquia of Our Lady of Coromoto. This small chapel attracts countless pilgrims throughout the year who come to pay homage to the Virgin and seek her blessings. The devotion to Our Lady of Coromoto extends far beyond the walls of the Cathedral Basilica in Guanare. Shrines dedicated to her can be found throughout Venezuela, including churches, chapels, and even homes. The feast day of Our Lady of Coromoto is celebrated on September 8th with special masses, processions, and prayer services. The basilica now stands as a beacon of faith, attracting pilgrims from across the country and beyond. It serves as a testament to Venezuela.